for near for high daily update TV. Hana Babinga training news I also Elgana Manina. Yes, so say and any day you can subscribe to our channel and nothing so or I didn't be a bit in the about comment section or in bit magic buffing so I'm out if you share more down for now news and injection. Yes, I mean go straight to our major issue. A year in Sambia better to Jay came till about point in Simini go. The brow cousin or can say, eh, is the bear. No me pass a 2024 budget na ken ofurata akoken kan of parliament no na nzem honhom bi pe kosama A.Markins no our deputy the ma the majority leader or say Jimenez Bush no I had na jubi I watch $30,000 to $50,000 $30,000 and as to $50,000 I just say omo many see a 5 NDC MPs for SWA just say more says cano and on a came till like I say and I do the sum course MPB a NDC near PBA a A.Markins out is a Okuta bag good bag in Manchester or buy a or like already size cano ama a NDC MP no a free came till like a canning at just say on kind chairman saying as a senior near cost ain't we need some because and on I came into like I say, will be sure or be refused to be sure happen no ne constituencies no or make sure say no because on dreams and go for no wash a hashipa man foku yes I'm for another a tour yes I'm a trio so dear any one pennies and go for no ain't it says can I dear more no I must say can't say omo minority leader na ni many I say oh you too quiet as you kwesi we need some our beto jemo so come on go tin simpia can tell about points America simpia my interest so come on go tin
ta obetuma pass budget no because technically as we speak no NDC were 136 if we say yen nyire nim jache kwesi na sama ato no ontumi ba parliament na as ye ka say NPP for 138 it technically Sankaya Kapa the NPP no omuhia NDC to pass the budget. And NDC for no eteki almost stands. Almost stands in United say they don't want to disappoint Ghana for if you somebody in catch Ghana for say budget ne da hono. Nyoma a woman ebema Ghana for and which no akosrododo. Into they don't want to support it. In fact, omo pesa budget no yen pass across and be Ghana for no be who say omo ebo omo amomo ahiha omo into NPP for no san fanko. No mo ko yi taxes ßribɪnɡ free so yi bi free and san etuma pass budget no and so MPP ni a obeka say NDC for dey say yi omo NDC for we omo kro omo nduru ye numbers no ye na ye majority ye na ye edom kese o say chairman sabonsu any abrantie friend of A.Markins dey omo call parliament say ye kwa akoto budget ne so aba no na omo ankasa call for me MPP 40 fie say omo nye tie o NPP for no more budget aba. Say budget no omo pese omo de taxes be pay Ghana for so no. At the end of the day, in parliament, they refuse to show up to vote for their own budget. It's the question about I want to say, NDC the omo den. NDC for the omo de say, ye defend the interest of Ghana for bre edwedi for kasa eto ne doso. Mo sa de be pay so ye de yempese ye be mamode eto ape Ghana yempese ye be part of sa ayaya and I said this hardship you want to met on Ghanaians. So the NDC were like we are going to side with Ghanaians. Remember E-level sa na NDC ye omo ka say sa E-level we fa so ni so obema Ghana for abre obema nkofo dwumegu ema MPP for the NDC for atema NDC for ka say omo de omo pese omo gina Ghana for afa eye eto no edos dodo enti NPP aban enye den enka enyi sa E-level from mfi Ghana for eno mo pass E-level no ene the abesini say eye ya wada ebe e was say ye pass budget no me no ka say budget no ye pass ye wana mo de budget de ba parliament a eye MPP for wana mo de anima eye say chairman sabonsu ene eye A.Markins omo no mo de budget ne ba ye. Now the question here is send the NDC for crackers say omo support budget no omo de obedi nka ka Ghana for say omo mpene so into omo nya what is stopping the MPP from passing the budget? Because NPP should be able to bring the members into parliament and say, yeah, for Alban Bagbin to say, Monfa budget and come pass it. What is stopping the NPP from getting the number, Omwankasa whole number, not to pass the budget? That is the question we need to be asking. Because Omwankasa call for no kwampo enje budget nindi. NPP for ni be say no. Sa budget ya to Ghana for sui. Yes, your constituencies bebre. Ghana for ahokyere no ebebre. Ahokyere mo de to Ghana for so edoso inti yamba parliament. It's as we speak, the NPP as a party in government and majority in parliament, they don't have the 138 numbers. They cannot galvanize their own people. They cannot even convince their own people, say, budget near budget about Ghana, inti ama NPP for no enya ni pampo ma parliament, emma amombe den, embe twaba enje budget nintum. This shows how bad this government is. It shows how destroyed this government is. It shows, say, the NPP as a political party there, Frakobo, omunya eye beye 3-4 days, etnasi. Pense budget who say sikasama finance minister bebo so nyina sebio esisiso sebio obi mfa sika bindi sebio finance minister no ontwa Ghana for ntro ana say onfa bibi nsha budget mu be ma Ghana for ho akere omo enti impense mu no am ye wie no after they did the deliberation and the post budget analysis and all that, the NDC, the minority in parliament led by Atto Forson, basically came out, I'm talking about the minority, to say that the budget is too hollow. And the most important thing and the most serious thing about why they don't want to support this budget is that the budget has got a lot of taxes in it. We are already being battered with a lot of taxes from the Kufuor buying. And so budget way 2024 budget way by NDC for no no say no. Budget no end the appetition at 20%. Now many would say every budget in your taxes be a shisha matro. Into NDC for now. Kuma Domina or more parliament, they came out and say no, they cannot support this. Omun to me, engine Emma a buying way, a Kufuor a buying by Umia buying a year of Oriatam emphasa a tour and not taxes way and pay Ghana for so. If you say a buying we are catch a Ghana for say a buyer a bar a year a tour the almost been to Ghana for so. In the end, this focus say Omon Penny almost so a political party a Ghana down Makumaso. So what they did was they opposed a year budget now. I was say about personal. Now, there's one thing you need to understand. At a point, Ghanaians were angry with the Speaker of Parliament. Now, the reason why they were angry with him is say, Adana Speaker MPP for anka so omode omo budget buy no, omombra Parliament don't me pass budget no, omo nyina sorry pia bontene eja NDC for. Because the budget now with the bano, so opesa budget no pass it, not sebio the opesa odi and then I was sorry pie, eko kachen confess our pass budget no. Abra Speaker of Parliament and Jan to say a pass budget no. Now at the end one woman say, omo call Parliament no. Now NPP for omo budget by and they were supposed to have all their members in Parliament. In fact, adebi ebia emba wadwum. Send NDC for nyina ka so monko parliament na se MPP for nyina ba parliament and obia te ne ho no nam Thursday speaker said budget to say pass. Now the issue of parliament nyina and I be break catch on, listen to me. The issue of parliament nyina say the NPP leadership led by Atto Forson, they have been able to mobilize their members. If it is Vitiasioma Kacha Ghana for say they want to show a difference. They want to show say they are not like the NPP. They want to show say omogene Ghana for who. They want to show say Ghana for bra mo komuno omo pese omo boa Ghana for into almost on parliament emfa eto to Ghana for so. So from day one omo ka say budget we omo jintum. Omo kire adekodientia they don't want to accept this budget. Now, this man A.Markins nyane say Kesi omo who say omo 138 no enya de ombenya omo MPs no MPP for ni ready so meto aba no. Now NDC for MPs are intact to support their leadership. Now there's something crazy, unpardonable and criminal ekoso, and the person leading this criminality is A.Markins in parliament. Now A.Markins or offer NPP MPs 5 omo 5. He's offering them between $30,000 to $50,000. And the trick here is simple. A.Markins on a Oseche Mensa Bonsu. They have lost the leadership. And respect you. Now, what they want to do is say they want to enter the NDC parliamentarians and pay and bribe about 5 MPs. And the strategy is that now, Oma calculating we say about 7 to 8 of their MPs. What A.Markins is doing tonight, and I'm telling you, this is on record. This is what he's doing. And one of the people called me to tell me this. And that I need to speak about it because he doesn't know about his other colleagues. And this MP called me to say, this is what is happening. Talk to my leadership because I am not going to take such money. And let the people understand that we are fighting for Ghanaians. Now, A.Markins have $30,000 to $50,000. And what he's saying to these 5 MPs, and then say, he wants them to, at the end of the day, on Thursday, not to show up in Parliament, NDC 45. Some of them are supposed to travel and tell their leadership, defend it, say, Parliament way, NDC 4 side will not allow these taxes to go on Ghanaians. No, A.Markins way, enam kuntuna say, and okuta about $150,000 cash. And I offer 5 NDC MPs say, Mema omu show up in Parliament. Now omu show up in Parliament. And what is going to happen is the number kakrano ohono omu betumi dia bar into omu the bar na NDC for short 5. What they are going to do, they say they are going to force for a head count. Now, when they force for a head count, automatically the NDC will short numbers, and then they will have no option than to say, yet the majority has won. Because here, Kesi 137, 138, to say 136, 138. A.Markins will never get 138. And as we speak tonight, A.Markins at time close to $50,000, and he needs 5 NDC MPs. One of them.
His says our 2024 budget na a kind of rat about speaking kind of a shutdown toss mama say I want to organ into almost on my opportunity. MP before MPs will be crumbled on Mumbai Parliament. And into a year upon your markings, any embrace or no super do bowra a year, and this ponimo. No good as panels and a bear almost any show up like Parliament no Mumbai. Because in the Abban say MP before 7. Now, almost show up that Thursday, Panama pass by budget. Number say a year MPP for so NDC for so 5. Senator almost go a benz and some more every Parliament. Intina ya for your marking say this guy he put for 5 NDC for now just say I could pay and I reject it. And not like a like I say, Obia on who's go for 5 in it's Obia. Now say apart from that 5, no go for no Obia. Obeys and every year Parliament no Thursday we have been. And one or more man of Cramanis Parliament Jim. And I think in the constituency ground for I was or more many bread, no almost sniffs and shinnekas. We need some other to jar emotion. So I come on in could take until an Indian brief panocasa come in good.
And this mono. Also already opescache obia or Sika destroy NDC no that MP no so a bear man in Parliament. Yebeshe. Because if you fail to come to Parliament on Thursday, I swear to God, you will never enter Parliament again. Yabema ukrom for that I say, "Whoa, you are better dead than alive." Because I want children go for the Ghana for betum. Branko for my Ghana for bre. Na sa ukwa kwaji $50,000. I'm a Parliament. Man kwasia for to get their way through. Nobody stopping them from passing their budget. NDC for said no. Their leadership, John Mahama, everybody is against this budget. They are saying they will come to Parliament. They will not be part. You bring your numbers and pass it. As simple. So if you cannot motivate your own people or get all your people to pass the budget on Thursday, now we'll end this now so about damno. Oh dear, Kokoji 50,000 and stay away from Parliament. Then you will see. So this is what this guy is doing tonight. And this is his project. So we NDC now actually I will say, oh dear, we brad there, oh dear, ubewu and son of the amount. You will never enter Parliament. It will be a project on this platform. And we will make it dirty. We will make it dirty. So I will make it dirtier. I know I will make it dirty. Nobody can be dirty than me. Me, I can be dirty. But the politics of a bedroom, I will make it dirty for you. And the media, the genuine media, are a partner loud silence media. We will make it dirty for you. After this short break, those who say we have lost our primaries, we are not going for re-election, try it and see. Try it and see. Thursday, every single NDC MP should be in parliament. Every single NDC MP. Why when you show up in parliament, you are the one. Me say on Thursday, the 136 NDC MPs, everyone should be in parliament. At least I know the prospective criminals. And we are giving you the opportunity to save yourself and save your political career. At least we know that this A.Markins, this guy is a criminal. Or Jimmy way. Or Jimmy Cromford on at the purpose in his political life. That is all that he does in parliament. In Kwasia Secretariat, he does nothing. And Winnibo said, Wakobu Bunko for dying in Atuogu. People's houses, Obubugu Adea, Kwasia the girlfriend Tiasasinti, will bubu dine Atuogu. These are the fools we have in parliament. Jimmy way, last Okotana Joy said, Kelvin Taylor is deciding for the speaker. Now where Jimmy and na unim nyansa na udim ko for him na unim nyansa, you work to save your own people. So this fool, because our politics is cheap, because you're Jimmy, because every fool will come and say, oh, she suit, and this bastard will come and sit there and say, take 30,000, take 50,000, nekotu abaman kwasia fowi, and say Ghana Fusika. This animal, monkey way, Jimmy way, and then I'm Ghana, sir, or a deputy minority leader. Kwasiato. And that is what he's doing. O headline sa punching, and kwasia samun kwa, obejina parliament, or just ojina court. Ojina parliament na all argue intelligently, no, na all the court jargons. Kwasia, there's a court near the Gina parliament. Your parliamentary reasoning, and you're reasoning in court. Into the Gina court, Jimmy, party no dia. Awunani aboa, omo party om dia kwa, omo nanamo, omo for no 700 pounds tie. Kwasia for matete omo for Antonia de. Unya this year, awunani aboa, and the power bent na do Jimmy abegina pa. Popo na be poama asante for party. Ukwasi mpenya uneni abua una obepo ama asantefo krom ya dehye na ye de papa sika ne omo fasika eti MPP no ende omate omo ho Jimmy una obetuma ko tuetie sika. And this is the foolishness we are dealing with in Ghana. And all these fools, because parliament are full, because of free beer to make up parliament, I need 137 MPs in parliament tomorrow, Thursday. 137. NDC 4, MPP 4, you can choose to come with whatever you want. But, okay, thank you, Mr. S. So, this is what they do. They foolishly, when they get the opportunity and they pay the bribes, na Jimmy we abegina TV so say, oh, NDC for me Akroma for me you for omwane de bi omoboa me obokro no. This is the same person we muntie no kwasia we. And this is what he's doing. He's paying 30-50. Owi na abegina parliament abekan kwatasam.
Budget no ya pass for parliament. Yen NDC for no ya pass budget no pepepe wankade the oppose rate. Records will bear me out. Consensus. Ye will be our friend appropriation. Appropriation na nyi there. Aban sike biara aban onyetum efi parliament and some was spent. Also ya pass by consensus. Now pass budget ewie. Na pass appropriation is aban ko spend. Aban spend no benye sika no wahi. Enti sika no obenya na otum na ozi ayewu roads. Na moframa we dwumasam akodon. Na se sabio onezi menyon ya adwena na ibiaka na cheda wana politics in Oriba ba mo wenyi sum de yenuanom watena be me dey wonye ba ya adwende. Yes, initially was wonye ya adwen echi was so wonze wonye ya nchonye 1%. Finance minister
called me and said he came to me. He wants to give me this. But at this point, where we are as a nation, the NDC and which I am part of, I don't want to disappoint John Mahama. I don't want to disappoint the suffering Ghanaians. I don't want to do that, and I'll never do it. But I'm telling you, maybe I have told you, but there are other people I cannot vouch for. So let the world know that A.Markins, this is what he's doing. They want by Thursday, NDC MPs bear 5 will not be in parliament. And they are trying to say, take this money and tell your leadership you had to travel today or tomorrow. Let your leadership understand you had no option than to leave, and that you cannot be in parliament to vote. It is out of your control. So tonight, A.Markins, that is the only way he can get the budget passed. So on Thursday, any NDC MP who fails to show up in parliament on Thursday, any NDC MP who fails to show up in parliament, it is deliberate. They have taken the money. And if your constituents are watching, if that person comes to the constituency, beat that person up, because that person does not care about you. Any NDC MP who fails to show up in parliament on Thursday is an enemy of his or her constituency. So there is nothing left. We want to see the 136 NDC MPs in parliament, and we want to see them with their leadership to reject this. If the whole 136 of the NDC reject, the NPP, someone 138, now they should pass the budget. They can do it. It is not up to the NDC to pass a budget for the NPP. We don't want these people to turn around, because what is going to happen is, say NDC 4 echo parliament na the NPP will turn around and say NDC ni NPP a pet. Bra wo branding na NDC for na jitum mokai omudi nkwase assembi omo say na NDC for no muni parliament na NDC for kai ho de pass here. They should be able to pass the budget alone. After forcing in your leadership on Thursday, nobody should miss parliament. If you guys are going to be in parliament and stay away from the ballot, that is fine. Stay away from the vote, that is fine. But anybody who does not show up in parliament is an enemy of the state. And their constituents will have to make sure, say, they get them rid of them in a day. This is beyond the NDC. This is bigger than the NDC. This is Ghana. And so your NDC MP now just a Thursday. Why could you $50,000 for A.Markins, and you think you're going to be greedy? You die before the money, you finish it. If A.Markins thinks he's smart, he's intelligent, he says he's the most corrupt politician in Ghana parliament, he should go out there and line all his 137 or 138 MPs. He needs to bring all his 138 into parliament. And the NDC needs to make sure every single NDC MP is in parliament. Any MP who misses parliament on Thursday, we will incite your constituents to burn your house in your constituency. We are not going to entertain this foolishness again. So tonight, as I speak to you, he is holding physical cash between $30,000 to $50,000 in bag given to MPs. Today you cannot have your own numbers. Are you crazy? We are not going to give you people the chance to say MPP ni NDC. It is done. You people need to prove yourselves. You people have to come to parliament and show your faces, every single NPP MP. We want to see your face. We are going to do a head count. We want to see everyone. Now, there's also a Bema or NDC, Mama number Parliament Thursday. Let me repeat this again. NDC MP or say or Bema or NDC, and I'm daring that person. You'll see or Bema.
For to more ship concern about two just near boy content me my drink China say na debut Mom say Adiamoyan Mom say to many by I didn't say some Yanama passes a budget no. It's an some winning them winning but some ya pass a budget no. I don't like him till I say a friend of Markins no one sense in your what say or no a girlfriend almost a baby what and go 40 Benny who put down in a talk we my friends broke as no cats or a criminal or no idea where you were parliament. tweet this, here and there, sir. And one no way of parliament too. When in some I came to have a bunch of America. Now, Casano Case, a moment free a parliament. No, I would say, oh, more. Omutu anaasɛ yɛhyia ɔmo fie anaasɛ visa anaasɛ na ɔkeka nsɛm bi a na ano ɔden bi sɛ saa ma ɔnya adwenkye kakra de afa ho fa wadwenkyɛ ne wɔ comment section afei nso wobɛtumi ahyɛ so ama ɔdamfo so ne nya hwɛ subscribe ma ne de ne ɔfo kwan sɛ dɛ obi biara sɛ ɔba daily update